Okay, so this is today's prayer vigil for the Ukraine. So, well, we started pretty soon, in early March, I think, and we've been going weekly. So, um,
This is my first time here for this. Is there something I should know, like what we're,
no, just what I said, just I'm going to do a guided meditation in the beginning, and you just receive that, and then it'll be obvious what to do. So you just clear, but the intention is that we're, as a group, we're sending prayers to the Ukraine. That's the
But
main.
to stay muted.
And to Russia too. Pardon? What'd you say, Mark?
Everybody stay muted.
Yeah, and then at the end we don't say anything because everyone's getting kind of a deep space, and then it doesn't feel, we never felt right just to start chatting again. So I just kind of quietly end it. Okay. So excuse me, any little discussion we have is in the beginning, like now. Okay. So if anybody want to say anything else before we start, about relevant to we just discussed the hurricane, but relevant to Ukraine. Hi, Rosalie, welcome. All right, so I'm going to do share screen.
I just want to say I'm so happy you continue doing this. You know, I just feel so bad for them.
Great that we all keep doing this.
Yeah.
It's good to see, at least it's painful there and lots of destruction and many people dying, but still the general trend is that Ukraine is holding on and regaining territory, but who knows what's going to happen. Okay, so I'm going to do share screen. And this was cool. This someone found this Cossack man, old Cossack man, on the streets of Kiev, playing a traditional instrument and singing a traditional song in Ukrainian. So, that's the other thing I do is just show things that are videos, music that are relate to the Ukrainian culture and the people and the kind and the quality of the people. So just connect us to the Ukraine by doing these videos. Sometimes it's more geographical. And I've been staying away from that. I don't show any of the horrible war videos. I just want to create something that's show something that's uplifting, ideally. Okay, come on. My computer's been really slow today. I don't know what's going on. Anyone else having that problem? Here we go. Okay. 22. Cossack man.
Пісня гарна, та пісня люба, все про кохання, все про любов. Як ми любились, та й розійшлися, тепер навіки зійшлися знов. Очі, очі дівочі, темні, як нічка, ясні, як день. Ти ж мене очі приворожили, де ж ви навчились зводить людей. Місяць на небі, зіроньки сяють, тихо по морю човен пливе. Дякую. козак чує, серденько мре. Човні дівчина пісню співає, а козак чує, серденько мре. Браво. Спасибо.
Good to see people like that still exist in the world. Okay, and for anyone who's new, I also, on the screen share, I have this Baba's quote on true love, spiritual love, and then Baba, and then Ukraine. And so I'll hold this image, and then about halfway through, we'll say a prayer, a specific prayer for Ukraine. All right, so let's start getting comfortable in our chairs. I'm going to start gathering our scattered thoughts and get centered. We can start by connecting to the earth through the floor down into the earth, connecting to the earth energy. Helps us be grounded and strong, solid. By the trunk of our body, like the trunk of a tree, and our arms, like the limbs of a tree. So we're alert, but also loose and flexible, like the limbs of a tree can sway and bend in the wind without breaking. So both firm and flexible at the same time in our body. And bringing our attention to our breath for a moment, just being with our own breath in an intimate way, just not changing it, just being with it, the gentle rise and fall of the breath. Helping to collect our energies, gather them in, calm them, soothe them, and help us to focus them when we do the prayers, send the prayers. Just wanting to sync our breath to a nice gentle rise and fall, like gentle waves on the sea. Slow and rhythmic. And as we do every week, I have us imagine our beloved smile in the sky above our head, over our house, from horizon to horizon, just filling the whole sky, this smile, however we conceive our beloved, our Baba, Buddha, Jesus, Great Spirit, the One. Then we connect to that smile, we bring it inside. And for weeks I was doing guiding us through the body, top to bottom, but let's just start doing it ourselves. We're going to go from top of our head down to our toes, bringing the smile in. We can start off by bringing it inside our head, calming the smiles, energy of the smile, the friendliness of it, the gentleness of it, sweetness of it, calming our busy brain between our ears. A smile, a slight smile appearing at the edges, corners of our eyes and across the brow, soothing the brow. Inside the eyes floating like lotus flowers on a pond. corners of the mouth, slight smile, like the Buddha smile, that smile of deep peace and serenity. Inside the mouth, smile coming into the gums and the teeth, tongue to the root of the tongue, the jaw, starting to loosen some. If we hold our jaw tight, that's loosening, slackening some, slackening. Good, so you get the idea. So one around, we'll just do that through the rest of our bodies, from the inside the shoulders, inside the arms, inside the hands, bringing a smile, getting a sense that the busy mind is melting into the body like ice in the water. Soft, it's just a softening, a letting go, not opposing anything, not trying to make anything happen. With the smile comes the experience of life energy, of all the cells and organs of our body come to life with the presence of a smile. Down to the feet and the toes on the inside. And then widening the lens of our awareness, including the whole body as just a radiant field of alive energy filled with the light and love and presence of his smile. Noticing how that feels. I do this because when we transmit, our heart is a receiver and a transmitter, powerful transmitter. So we need to be deeply connected to the heart for the current that we send out to be focused like a laser beam and strong. Good, so with that in mind, let's make a deeper connection to our hearts. It helps sometimes if you want to put your right hand on your upper chest. Imagine you're making that link to your heart, the physical contact. It's a very special place, very sensitive. It's deep in the heart is where we can really begin to experience our own divinity and divine love. Not just think about it, but to actually experience it. Very, very vulnerable, sensitive place. Maybe when you were a child and you were sick and had a fever, your mom would vapor rub on your chest, and that felt good and soothing. Helped you breathe. So let's just start. It just happens naturally. Sinking into a heart breath. Just breathing in and out of the heart. It's more subtle, maybe slower breath than our usual breath. more conscious, I suppose. Just breathing in and out of the heart happens naturally. As we do that, just sensing the state of our hearts right now, the felt sense. You don't have to give a word to it. Just how's the heart doing? What's the felt sense in your heart? Sort of place where our feelings and our sensing come together. As I said, it's the felt sense. We can get this. And we can get that in our gut sometimes, but also the heart. It's really a focal point for that felt sense of our spiritual self, I suppose. Don't try to change anything, just be with that, whatever is there. Continuing to breathe in and out of the heart, the rhythm of the breath slowing down into that gentle wave-like pattern, which has a soothing effect on our whole being, our physical, emotional, mental, subtle bodies. This has a really calming effect. Like the purring of a cat sitting on our lap. Let's start to go deeper into our hearts together. So we do that by repeating the name. Sufis call it the zikr. So repeating the name of the beloved, whatever name feels most holy, most appropriate for you. Baba, Allah, the One, Great Spirit, Jesus, Buddha. Whatever, breathing that in with the heart breath, just placing it slowly in the heart. That holy name wants to be in the heart. That's where its home is. Would rather be there than the mind and the intellect. So whatever is in our heart, we're making room for the name, welcoming the name inside with the breath, the heart breath. From here as a group, for the purpose of this gathering, and we do an invocation asking our beloved to hear our prayers for the Ukraine. We're aware of the tremendous amount of pain and suffering that's going on there. Unimaginable. And we live in comfort compared to that. But we want to all humanity is one family, so it's our family that's suffering there. So we would send love and prayers to a relative who's on the opposite coast, in California, whatever, another country, who is very ill. Same. So we're asking our beloved to sanctify our prayers with his love, his presence, so that they have more power when we transmit them. And also to help us accept whatever his will is for that conflict, No one likes war, and it's, we're all in peace. What do we know about the divine plan? So let's go even deeper into the deep heart, the innermost sanctum of our heart, the most private place where the presence of our beloved is there, and it's something we don't even necessarily share with another. It's so spiritually personal and private. So it's going deeper and deeper into our own heart. And it's just a matter, happens naturally, allowing the name to take us there. Wants to go home. It's our deepest spiritual home, deep, deep heart. Just opening, just a matter of opening and dropping in, going in further, deeper, deeper with the breath, with the name. And if you feel that you're there, just settle in to your own deep heart. Then inviting the beloved to be with each of us in our deep hearts in a more intimate, more personal way. And however that you want to do that, you might invoke his physical presence at whatever age. Whatever way is most comfortable, feels right for you. And then next we connect to the deep hearts of everyone else participating today in this prayer vigil right now online, or also to the hearts of all those people everywhere in the world who share our concern and are aware of the suffering there and want to do something to help that situation. And then what we've done from the beginning is to together, we're sending prayers, our hearts linked together, and it's picture a vessel for that. Might be a canoe, a boat that we're all rowing together, sinking like a racing, like the sculls where 8 people are rowing or 4 people are rowing together. It goes so much faster than one person. Or going and getting the oars in the water at the same time and coming out, something like that. Whatever, that's one image, whatever image for that vessel he created, just invoking that. When you're ready, then we start transmitting our collective prayers to the heart of the Ukraine. So not so much the images that we've seen on the screen of all the damage and suffering, but to the heart of the Ukraine. Every country has a heart, and every citizen, every Ukrainian scattered around the world connected to that heart. And also to the heart of Russia. So we send our prayers to the heart of Ukraine, to the heart of Russia, and everyone receives of it. All the Ukrainians and Russians. And you can meditate on that picture I have up on the screen. to help keep that focus. A prayer for peace. A Hindu prayer for peace. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti unto all. Our Lord God Almighty, may there be peace in celestial regions. May there be peace on earth. May all beneficent beings bring peace to us. May the Vedic law propagate peace all through the world. May all things be a source of peace to us. And may thy peace itself bestow peace on all, and may that peace come to me also. we'll start to conclude today's prayers for the Ukraine. And just gently coming back into ourselves. And with our breath again. Just taking note of the quality of presence in our being. Reaffirming, for those who are new, we've encouraged people to keep the energy of the vessel and the prayers alive by trying to remember every day, even for a couple seconds while you're washing dishes or walking the dog. It's not the length of time that matters. To reconnect to this prayer group, we keep it alive on the inside and transmit even our loving prayers to Ukraine, even if it's for 30 seconds a day, but it keeps the energy alive, keeps the vessel alive. So reaffirming our commitment to continue doing that. And then giving our heartfelt thanks and appreciation to our beloved for hearing our prayers, for sending his love and light and protection to all those involved in the war, helping victims, giving them strength. Giving them hope that this will end. And prayerful thanks to everyone who participated today and everyone else everywhere who is feeling the pain of that situation and wants to help. And just slowly opening your eyes, maybe looking down for a moment, just soft eyes. And before we end, I wanted to go online. For those of you who haven't seen this, it's a Bob Frederick, fairly new video. Bob Frederick makes Baba videos, and he lives in nearby. He makes really good ones. And I stumbled on this the other day, a couple weeks ago, and it's Mayor Baba in World War II. I highly recommend it. I'm going to pop it up here on YouTube, World War II. There it is. So, you know, it's, there it is. It's Mayor Baba in World War II. It's about an hour. Highly recommend that. And some of the things Baba says, I think, are related to war in general, to the current situation in Ukraine. So Mayor Baba in World War II. All right, stop share. Beautiful. Like I said, we don't, let's just sit for a second and don't need to say anything. Let the prayer vigil continue to resonate in the background the rest of the day through the night. And have a safe, be safe with the hurricane, particularly Marge, who's right there. And may Baba's protective nuzzer be around your house. And to everyone else, stay safe and please join us again next Thursday, same time. Okay. Jai Mayor Baba.
Baba, Jai Baba.
Jai Meher Baba.
Jai Mayor
Mayor Baba.